And I guess Lynda thinks, Chris, that you guys are close enough in proximity. But
yeah,
you can't coach her from here, can you?
Well, I don't need to anymore. That's the greatest thing about it is I think about different moves, and she reaches in her bag and picks out the same ball I'm thinking about. I get to be a spectator nowadays.
As the top seed. One match for a championship. 10-pin.
Well, on that first shot right there, Amy, that first shot right there, Amy, great shot off her hand. First frame on the left lane. Looks like she just going to calm her nerves down. She said she was bowling the lanes, going to stick with that strategy. Hopefully she converts a spare. See what Lynda does.
Look out! Oh, she said, oh no, when she released the ball, and she fans on the 10. An open frame early in the match.
I don't know if that was just first game or last match nerves, or she didn't have to shoot a lot of spares of that last match. So hopefully it's the first frame. She'll have some time to recuperate from it and bounce back in the next frame.
Come on, come on, come on. Yes!
Great start, Lynda Barnes. She won this event in 1998. Championship held that year in the state of Iowa. She was then Lynda Norrie, Chris Barnes, before he swept her off her feet and married her.
I tricked her, you know. I was there at that tournament. No, I was not at that tournament. I was in a tournament in New Jersey, and I was watching and getting news from other people and trying to catch matches, and much the same as this tournament. She fought and scrapped her way all the way through, made it undefeated, and was the top seed on the TV show.
That's the start you want, Chris Barnes. Your wife has the double. And how about her effectiveness in taking advantage of the open frame? Does she do that usually pretty well?
It's exactly what Amy has done in every other match, is taken advantage of her opponent's open. Unfortunately, yeah, she starts fantastic. If I could use a little bit of that on tour, I might be a little more successful too.
Did pretty well there, mister. 9 shows, 2 titles this year. Player of the year, Chris Barnes. That's high. Ooh. Almost had the big 4, just the 4-7. Kelly, what do you think? Amy's lost her look a bit. Can she recover?
Yeah, I think so. You know, Lynda came out of the gate firing, double out of the first 2 frames. Amy, you know, she knows the lanes, but they're starting to break down on her a little bit, so she's going to have to fish a little bit.
Covers the 4-7 nicely. There's the mark she needed.
Talking to Lynda before this match started, it seems like the 2 lanes are breaking down differently. The right lane breaks down a lot in the front, hooks a lot. That's why she's using a ball that's a little more smooth off of it. On the left lane, though, it's harder to get it to finish down lane. It pushes through easier. She wasn't sure if she wanted to use 2 balls or not. She's gone with 1 ball and decided to really try and catch it on the left lane.
That's what Amy-Stolz wants, a perfect shot on the 1-3 pocket. Got her first strike, Kelly.
Yeah, she's rebounded now. She's comfortable on that left lane, made some great shots the last match. 10 back in the pit again. She seems like she's back into her comfort zone. You know, Chris, I have to ask, with Lynda, all your TV experience, PBA Player of the Year, is there any advice you give Lynda going into this last match?
Really not a whole lot.
Come on, baby, come on.
She's been here before, and even though it's been a little while, I think the hardest part, she's been sitting over there for an hour and a half, and we talked about it before, that she's not preparing for a show at 7. She was preparing for a show at 8:30, and with that mindset, she's been a little more calm, I think, and she's ready to go.
There's a 10-pin single pin conversion for Lynda Barnes. Let's find out what's in Lynda's bag.
This is my Columbia Resurgence. It's got a low pin. It's the one I used all week. I'm going to start with that ball because it picks up early and continues down lane. If that one goes too early, I'm going to go to the same ball with a higher pin placement on it. If this one goes too early, I'm going to go to the same core ball and a momentum with a cleaner cover. This is my spare ball, which I hope I don't throw too much this week. I have my Lucky Charms, my 2 boys, Ryan and Troy, and a great picture that says, "Oh, good mom." And then in my bag, I have my ditty bag with all my stuff, my extra rosin bags, my patches, dirty socks from way too long ago. And that's what I got in my bag.
Dirty socks, Chris? Is that your idea?
Must want to feel like home.
I tell you.
know?
How are the boys doing, the twins back home?
They're fantastic. They're fantastic. They're turning 6 next month, bowling up a storm. been great.
There's a 10-pin. Ryan, Troy are very good baseball players, we're told. And, of course, Chris, excellent bowlers, too. I understand there's quite a finish from your little left-hander like Jason Couch. Other top finishers, Kelly, 13 through 16. What did some of these names do this week?
Oh, gosh, Carolyn Doran Ballard, of course. Lisa Bishop, a hometown favorite, 17 through 24. Emily Mayer going to Wichita, Kansas. Kim Terrell, Dover, Delaware, helping out with the collegiate program there. Jackie Reese, back from Nazareth, Pennsylvania.
Big strike, Amy-Stolz. Kim Terrell, former champion of this event, now coaching Delaware State's bowling team in Dover. Saw her on that segment with Chris Paul a moment ago. I'm impressed with Chris Paul's game.
He is such a tremendous athlete. It didn't take him any time at all. We worked on a few things really quick. It took him no time to pick any of that up.
Great event on that regional for Amy-Stolz. Kelly, thanks so much for your time today. We appreciate you coming, adding the commentary.
I appreciate sharing with you, gentlemen. Had a great time in the booth. Well, that one, I don't know. She just kind of fished around. Linda's keeping the pressure on her. Looks like the left lane's forcing her to move in. That one obviously came up light, leaving the 2-4-5.
Yeah, as you watch, this head pin goes right around everything. Again, a little bit more oil down lane. The ball doesn't want to climb up very much on that left lane.
He does come. Good job by Amy-Stolz there. Still down by 12 pins. Great to see Kelly Kulick with us tonight. Lynda Barnes looks good. She has a 12-pin lead midway through the championship match. She is one of the many champions from the 90s. Took home her title in 1998 as Lynda Norrie. She'll try to win another next. Chris Barnes, let's break down your wife's Hegel stats from the Pats computer system. What do you see?
Well, the first two shots were obviously the flush one. The one in the third is just a little bit right at target. The one in the fourth, she told me she just missed it at the bottom. And now that they're forced in a little bit further and getting the stronger rollier balls, you have to catch it. Otherwise, it doesn't make it through the puddle down lane.
Music is lowered for Lynda, one of 13 former Queens champs at this event. The only one standing, though. 11-time member of Team USA. She has been all over the world. Great champion.
Good shot, good shot. Yeah.
Liked it all the way. And her husband likes it. Because you're getting closer to $30,000 first place prize. You had a great year on tour as well. On the Denny's PBA Tour. As we said, just 6 multiple champs. Only 2 before have won 3. Wendy and Millie. Last time that happened, 2003. So she'll be the first in 5 years to win a second Queens title. And she's closing in.
Roll.
And hurry, and it doesn't. It comes in light. Well, the boys are back home in Texas watching. Chris, what do you think?
Well, you heard it right off her hand. She knew she missed to the right. The ball needed to roll. She was hoping it would pick up off some of that early transition that's happened with Amy and Liz and some of the other girls playing to the right, but it went right by it.
Tough spinner, 2-4-7.
Go.
It doesn't quite go, Lynda, and it's an open frame. 10-pin stands, and the match really swings. We're even